Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Alberta News and Views, the best podcast in the prairies, with the best newsletter in the prairies. You can follow me and listen to me on Substack and Spotify. It is built by the people, for the people, regular people just like you and I. So please sign up, donate, and please share it. Let's keep this thing going. So on August 19th, there was a group that held a press conference, and the topic was government and media transparency. Now, this clip we're going to watch is just a short clip. I'm going to broadcast the whole clip on Substack exclusively, and on the audio podcast will be up. This video was incredible, and nobody is covering it. This little snippet I'm going to show you here, you're going to listen to it, is from Kelly Anne Wolfe. She is the CEO of the Canadian Democratic Defense Association, the CDDA. All right. Now, she was joined by Chris Weisdorf. He is the co-founder and director of the nonprofit Concerned Constituents of Canada. Now, they talked about the democratic checks and balances, media influence, and LGBTQ plus education laws. I highly recommend that you watch this whole thing. And there's two videos, actually. There's another one that I put up on other social media, Facebook and Twitter. But listen to this.
No one has the right to discriminate against you for it, but you don't have the right to shove it down anyone else's throat. Enough. We have so many people across this country that work in government who really, truly mean to serve the people. But you're cowards. I'll be the first person to say it. As a lifetime activist, I will be the first to tell you that an activist's first position is to enforce the laws when they're not being enforced. Because of these actions, myself, I gained the support of members of the judiciary, lawyers across Canada, police forces, and thank God for that. But I'm here to tell you all today that this is all gonna fall down. Last time I was here was February 16th of this year, and I presented an introduction to a campaign where we are creating a blockchain voting model that comes with referendums and recalls that will put the policies in the hands of the people permanently and remove them from the intrusion of foreign and corporate entities. It will limit government down to nothing more than a representative body and remove the political ideologies of which are partisan politics. Every one of you are liberal and conservative, and all of you in various degrees. These political philosophies applied become ideological, and they are invented and imposed for the purpose of division, because if they can't divide you, they can't control you. And this is a fact. And to every member of parliament, this is what we become. Why is it that Chrystia Freeland gets caught and called out by Larry Brock, Mr. Larry Brock, for stealing $25 million of our tax money, resides over 2 ministries, and has not been removed from the House of Commons? Why is it that Anthony Housefather can preside over a foreign lobby and still be the secretary to our national treasurer? Is this the Canada that we all thought we had? This is going to change. Right now, we have been collecting independents across Canada, and thank goodness Nova Scotia is in the lead. We've got all 55 independent candidates ready to go. So good luck to your political parties, because it's time for the people to take their authority that belongs to them, of which they commission you all to manage, of which you are clearly incapable of, and put it back into the hands of the people.
It's incredible. I'm just going to leave it right there. Like I said, I'm going to make another video. I'm going to have the whole thing over up on Substack, because she talks about some sensitive things that you will never ever see if I broadcasted this whole thing. Watching this reminded me of one of my favorite posts. It was from Ryan Garrettson. He says, a reminder for all Canadians: if the government violates your charter rights, nothing will ever come of it. No one will be held accountable or ever answer for it. It will be swept under the rug and disappear. And of course, he is talking about the bombshell report that came out January 23rd. Trudeau government's use of Emergencies Act during Freedom Convoy violated Canadians' charter rights, the federal court announced. Let me say that again. The Trudeau government's use of Emergencies Act during the Freedom Convoy violated Canadians' charter rights. And later we found out that Trudeau tried to pass his own law to give his whole party, his whole government, immunity from the future for being prosecuted because of this violation of charter rights. How many more scandals and bazillions of dollars need to be exposed before something actually happens? And that is what Kelly Anne Wolfe was talking about. If we don't have a justice system, we do not have a serious country. We do not have a country. Just like she said, this will fall. This is exactly how a perfectly functioning society and country falls, because regular people are not taking control of their government, their communities, everything. It is astounding, truly is, what is going on and how fast it is going on in this country, and yet nobody cares. The future generations, this is another thing that really blows my mind. The 18 to 25-year-olds cannot afford a future in Canada, and they are not marching in the streets right now. It is crazy to me. They can't afford a home. They are taxed an incredible amount. The drugs, the crime, the education, the healthcare, you name it. Everything is stacked against them, and they are not voicing their concerns. It is unbelievable. If I was 18 again, and my government openly told me that I will not be able to afford a home in this generation, or I will not have the quality of life of my parents, and definitely not my grandparents, you can guarantee I would be on the streets protesting. I wouldn't be working, paying into this system that turned its back on me. Are you kidding me? At my age now, I do everything that I can when I can, hoping that it gets enough people with enough voices, just like Kelly Anne Wolfe, that we can do something and hopefully provide a wind in the sails of this younger generation to just get off their ass, because they have to take a hold of their lives and build a future that they want. That not a future that is trickled down from a government that is stealing from them through taxes. It is unreal. It is unreal, these stupid little benefits that Justin Trudeau, this Trudeau Liberal NDP government, says that they have created when they have always been there. He just rebrands them as his own. So he thinks he is a savior. It's crazy. Follow me on Substack and Spotify. Like always, I will keep you updated with as much as I can when I can. Like, share, and take care.